Hey, my friend, Brian Father here, your identity theft protection guy here on social media. Coming back to talk to you once again about child ID theft. We made a video just a day or two ago and put that out for your consumption on what that is. And we want to go a little more detailed today on what you can do to protect your child's, excuse me, their ID. First, I want to go back over some of the warning signs to know that they've got that problem. If they're turned down for government benefits because the benefits are being paid to another person under their social security number. If you get a notice from the IRS saying that you can't use them as a dependent on your tax returns because they've already filed their taxes, or you get a notice from the IRS telling them that they need to file their taxes, that's a big sign that someone's using their identity. If you get collection calls or bills for products or services that are not things that you've purchased or they purchased or you have, you can do that. So if you think that their information is at risk, that something's happened to them, you can check to see if they have a credit report. You can contact all three of the nationwide credit bureaus, ask for a manual search of the child's file. They will check for files relating to their name and social security number, and for files related only to their social security number. Can't talk today. The credit bureaus may require copies from you of their birth or adoption certificate, their social security card, your guardian or the parent or guardian's government issued ID card, like a driver's license, or copies of documents proving that you are their legal guardian. They may want a proof of address, like a utility bill or credit card or insurance statement. So be prepared when you get a hold of them to make sure that you prove who you are so you can get the information that you need to help your child. You want to contact the companies where the fraud occurred and let them know that someone opened up a fraudulent account with your child's identity. Ask them to close an account and to send you a letter saying that your child is not liable for whatever it was that was purchased, bought, contracted for. If needed, send a letter to them explaining to them that your child is a minor and cannot enter into a contract, and attach a copy of their birth certificate. You also want to contact the credit bureaus. Ask them to remove any fraudulent accounts from your kid's credit report. Tell them your child is a minor who cannot enter into contracts. Include a copy of their birth certificate. You can consider a child credit freeze. This is a big deal. You can freeze a child's credit until the child is old enough to use it. The credit freeze restricts access to your child's credit file, making it much more difficult for the thieves to open new accounts in their name. You can report identity theft to the FTC. You can go to identitytheft.gov, or you can call 877-ID-THEFT. So that's identitytheft.gov or 877-ID-THEFT to report that your child has been a victim of identity theft, and that will help get the process started on your behalf. There's advocates there that will help work with you and get things going to help protect them from further damage. Now, you can take steps, because prevention means protection. To protect your kids' identity from misuse, you need to find a safe location for all your paper and electronic records that show their personal information. Don't share their social security number unless you know and trust the other party. Ask why it's necessary and how that they will protect that information. Ask if you can use a different identifier or only use the last four of the social number of your children. I will say this, that most child identity theft perpetrators are people that you know, family, friends, acquaintances. That's the vast majority of the thieves that steal this, or people who actually know the child. Shred all documents that show their personal information before throwing them away. Beware of events that put your information at risk. For example, if there's an adult in your house who might want to use a child's identity to start over. If you lose a wallet, purse, or paperwork that has their information in it. If there's a break-in at your home or at your school. Doctor's office or business notifies you your child's information was affected by a data breach. There are laws that safeguard your kids' and families' personal information. The Federal Education Rights and Privacy Act, enforced by the U.S. Department of Education, protects the privacy of student records. It also gives parents of school-age kids the right to opt out of sharing contact or other directory information with third parties, including other families. So You want to find out from the schools what kind of information they have, how they're protecting your kids' information. You want to read notices from your child's school and know that they're not allowing your information to go out, your kids. You want to watch how they put it out in a directory, the information, addresses, names, all those things. You want to be careful with your child's information. You want to ask for a copy of the school's policy on surveys and how they handle things. And you want to take action if your child's school's experiences a data breach. You want to go in and get that protected. You can file a complaint with the U.S. Department of Education, and you can do that. And when your child turns 16, it's a good idea at that point to run a credit report and find out if there's anything on there that is affecting them at all. And then, like always, as I always tell you, prevention is good. They always say prevention is a better thing than a pound of cure, right? An ounce of prevention more than a pound of cure. So one of the things you also can do and should do from the moment that they're born is get some kind of identity theft protection monitoring that monitors everything for their life. So if that's something that sounds interesting, I hope that information was good for you. I want you to know that we're here to help. If you want more information on how to protect your children, just send more info in the comments. Please like this, share it, and let's just make everybody aware of how to protect themselves, how to protect their children. We're looking forward to being a part of that process for you. Looking forward to talk to you again. Again, just say more information if you want to know more details. We can give those numbers to you, those websites to you. We want to get all the information in your hands so you can be proactive in taking care of your family. Have a great day. We'll talk to you soon.